is like the one day that I'm committed to something, which is a funny feeling, you know. It's like, and it's the one day sometimes where I don't sleep well because I'm thinking, oh, I have to get up. And I found that other people at the kitchen, it's the same thing because they're all retired, you know, and this is the one thing that they have to be somewhere at a certain time. And a lot of people don't, they miss their sleep. They go, oh, I got to get up. Like, this is like the first thing we do in the morning. Well, Charlie does other stuff. He goes through all the temperatures on the things, but this is like we look, see what's here, the food in here, and then here's the big refrigerator. This. These are Long Island potatoes that somebody donated. Cauliflower, this probably came from out east. Look at that thing. You look like Charlie Chaplin.
This thought.
That's Ada.
Don't you like my hat? Come on.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I can't believe you went out of the house like that.
And there's our lounge. We were in Amsterdam overnight. We went to the red light district to check it out.
You make any money?
Huh?
You make any money?
Not a damn euro.
So we have to we do a little prep, and Charlie does more than I do, but we do a little bit more prep in the dining room. This way you can see the dining room too.
I set out the sandwiches for all the people that are coming in to have their main meal here. They go home with peanut butter jelly sandwich and a meat sandwich and a treat. And sometimes they'll bring extra food home that we have on the side area too.
We're not going out just yet, right? I'm gonna put them in here. I turn this way down. Yeah.
Hot.
We're not going out just yet, right? I turn this way down. See you next week, Dennis.
Take care. Take care. Have a
Bye,
good one.
Dennis.
What would you think of the whole experience?
It was fun, you know. I thought it was gonna be easier. That's what I'll say. Like, I don't know. You make it sound like it's like, oh yeah, I had a great time, you know. And
But it's a lot of work.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be that much work.
Do this a little bit. Today we fed 119 people. You know, there's a lot of people. Did a lot of cooking today, running around. You know, but it's very enjoyable. Really like it a lot. You know, I really was looking for something to do in between, you know, the jobs I had and my my buddy went there, and he said, I think this works, So he had been there for a couple of months, and he said, yeah, I think you're gonna like it. They have, we need somebody to help out in the kitchen. And I said, okay, I don't mind chopping vegetables and, anything. And I went and I liked it. I really liked the people I worked with. And I just figured it was a good thing to do. People need to eat, And so for me, it was a perfect fit. And the people that worked in the kitchen were really nice too. Are really nice. They're just nice people. They work very hard. They're fun. We have a lot of fun. We jerk around but listen, you're right. Now I'm not that religious, but this is our planet. This is who we are. All we have is each other. We need to take care of each other, and it's very hard. That sounds puffy, but you got to work. You have a job. You have your kids. You have to do all this stuff. In the end, though, it's about we all live in this planet. We really need to take care of each other. And I know it's much more complicated than that, but that's really what it's about. That's what I think, anyway. And this is what I made for you guys for years and years. It was something we ate 3 or 4 times a week. You know why? Because you liked it and you ate it and it was good for you.
Again, community, it hasn't been a big part of your life, but
No.
why are you going back into that later in life?
Maybe because I didn't do it before. All right, ready to rock and roll. The island juts up and it points west. And you would think, being on the North Fork, heading north, you wouldn't be looking west, but just because of the way it turns up like that, we get a great sunset down here. It's always fun. I think my retirement has been fairly interesting. Am I supposed to look at the camera?
You can look at me.
Mom and I talked about it. I was getting a little discouraged at work, and I could retire like a nice pension. And you guys were young, and she said, "Let's go for it." There were a lot of things. You guys were almost in elementary school, middle school. So there was a lot to be done all the time with you guys, and it was very hard when the two of us were working. And he said, "Well, you have the ability to retire, let's do it, and then you can be Mr. Mom." And I jumped at the idea. I liked it.
I posed it there, from there, there.
We are. This is down.
I had gotten so used to you guys being around and me just being there, okay, I'm making breakfast. All right. I gotta get out of school, get it going to school, and then preparing. Like my day was based around like, okay, have a good meal for them when they come back. You know, so I would, prepare a meal and like, what are we gonna do at night? And we'd sit down and mostly at dinner we watched a lot of politics, and I think that like got Pete going on politics. We'd watch like Chris Matthews and Hardball and a whole bunch of stuff. But then we'd always watch a movie, and I think that was like, your thing. So for me, it was about missing you guys. I don't know if the kitchen going to Mercy Inn has helped me. It's one day. It's only one day, but I means a lot to me. That one day reverberates through the rest of the week, and then I come out here and I do my thing, and and I have work to do around the other house, but it's still lonely. It's like I miss you guys. I miss you guys a lot, and I know you're all both moving on. I have to move on. I have to do something else, and I know that. I'm working on that. I am. I'm really working on that.